What is up everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we're doing another look into Fetch AI, as it's been on a bit of a dump recently and has just started consolidating. So today we're going to discuss everything it could be doing this week and in the coming days also. So if we take a quick look right here, we can see we obviously rejected the level at $1.74. Again, we predicted this level from our previous videos where we talked about buying in this green zone, and we also talked about getting this retest here in the yellow zone, which could have also been used for buys. And we also talked about selling in this zone right here, the red zone. So yeah, everything on Fetch has been playing out perfectly. It's been going as we predicted. Now we're seeing a slight reversal. We're gonna check back in on it and hopefully give you guys an update that will play out exactly as we say. So yeah, right now it's looking to break down these lows and start to head into a downtrend. The start of a downtrend always starts with, again, a lower high, which we've created here from this high, and a lower low. So we clearly have, obviously it's a higher low from this low, but if this candle right here does close below here, that will be a new lower low created, and that will essentially mean that we're heading into a downtrend. So we need to be looking for key support areas essentially for a downtrend, as in an uptrend we look for key resistances. The first sort of support area that we have is right here at $1.23, but we're not going to be using this simply because it's a candle wick low. Now this will usually be used as liquidity in the markets. You know, we might get a little sweep above, but ultimately this is going to be easily broken down, and I don't think we'll be seeing this used as any sort of major order block. I think the main support area we're going to be looking at is going to be this yellow one right here, which is sort of the mid area between the ultimate buy zone and the resistance slash sell zone that we have right here. But that's okay, because this yellow zone has been previously used quite a few times as a well-respected support area. And if it does come down to this area right here, then we can be looking for a lot more buys. And then, you know, if you're a short-term trader, again, you can just be looking to sell somewhere around here at $1.70, and that's already roughly a 60 to 70% gain just from this quick trade. However, ultimately for Fed to be bullish, we really want to hold above this level. It is the 0.618 Fibonacci level, and what that will allow us to do is essentially start building up a lot of accumulation right here. If we're able to actually build up accumulation here, which was previously a resistance level, then that will just show a lot of strength for Fetch. Now if we zoom out and take a look here, we're essentially in the lower quartile of the Fibonacci. You know, we're really in the lower thirds, and there's one key thing to look at to really see when we're going to jump out of this lower quartile and start, you know, heading back to the highs and all-time highs, and that's the Bitcoin to Bitcoin dominance chart. Now I mentioned it in previous videos, but I'll mention it again here. When Bitcoin dominance is on the rise, like we've seen, you know, in the previous months, it's clearly been in a huge uptrend. That essentially means that Bitcoin is dominating the altcoins. Altcoins are getting weaker, and therefore altcoins are starting to dump, simply because more money is flowing into Bitcoins and out of altcoins. Now, when this starts to reverse and Bitcoin dominance starts to fall, whereas Bitcoin starts to rise, that essentially means that more money is flowing into altcoins, but Bitcoin is still bullish, and that essentially creates an alt season, which is extremely bullish. You know, in the previous alt season, we saw coins like Solana go from $10 to $100, $200, and I'm not talking about this year either. I'm talking about, you know, 2021, 22, where we really saw new highs of the market. And that's essentially what we're going to be looking for again, you know, maybe not this year as we're approaching the end of this year, but hopefully towards the start to mid of next year. Because when Bitcoin dominance starts to fall and Bitcoin starts to rise, that's really when altcoins are going to start pumping up, and when Fetch is going to break out of this lower quartile. But for now, I mean, we can still get some really good trades out of this. And if you missed the accumulations here on the green buy zone that we have, don't worry, because we still could, you know, fall into it. Anything can happen in the market. But yeah, I'd definitely be looking for a sweep of these lows and for us to accumulate back here in this yellow zone if we do break here. This area does look quite weak right now. It looks very similar to what Bitcoin is actually doing here. You know, quite a similar scenario. It's looking quite weak, so is Fetch, and that's essentially what we're going to be looking for this week. Now, if you want to be getting trades every single day, then make sure to check out the Discord, which I have linked down below. If you need a place to trade Fetch or any other crypto, check out the exchanges we're working with down below also. Thank you all for watching. It would mean a lot if you could like and subscribe, as it helps the channel out a lot. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Please like and subscribe. It does, you know, help out a ton and mean a lot. Goodbye, guys.